What's up, everyone? My name is Alexi. I go by Huey Doodles, and I'm an abstract digital artist, and I am here to help you learn Procreate. And today we're going to be talking about blend modes, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about the multiply option within blend modes. So, according to Procreate, the blend mode multiply is this mode multiplies the luminosity of the base color by the blend color. What does that mean? It's just a math algorithm is pretty much what it is. It's just taking the fractions of the RGB within each pixel and then multiplying it by the fraction of the same in the layer that is above it that you've made multiply. Pretty much when you multiply fractions by fractions, the closer to zero it's going to get. And if you are at zero, that means black. So if you paint with black within the multiply layer, it's just going to show up as black. And the opposite happens with white, because white is one. You multiply anything by one, it's going to stay the same. So painting with black and white doesn't make any sense because black is just pure black and white doesn't do anything. It's invisible. So I'm going to show you how I use the multiply layer in my own artwork. And before we get to there, please like and subscribe, yada, 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 and let's get to it. So how you find your blend modes within Procreate is you see these little letters here next to the check marks. If you click that, you get all your blend modes, and multiply is at the very top. And right now I have these gray boxes in normal, the N. And you can see here they go from black and white with a grayscale in between. But if I change this to multiply, you'll see the black stays black, but the white has completely disappeared. And I bring this over, and you can see how it interacts with the painting. So how I'm going to use this with this painting here is I have these blue shapes, but I want to add a shadow to kind of create depth and make them pop out of the screen. So right here below the blue layer, I have this gray here. And you can see on my color wheel that is just like directly to the left there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that layer, I'm going to bring it out a little bit so it's just peeking out right there. You can see it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and change my blend layer to multiply. And it creates just a nice little shadow effect there. What multiply is also really good for is for adding texture on top of a painting. So I have here kind of a burlappy texture here at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and change that to multiply as well. But the thing with multiply is it darkens as well. So I'm going to put multiply, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the opacity just a little bit. So it kind of gives that texture of being there. I'm going to drop it down to about 40%. And so now it has that burlap texture to it. While not really taking away too much from the overall painting. So that's it. In a nutshell, that's how the multiply blend layer works. That's how I use it. Let me know in the comments how you use it and if I forgot anything that I should mention maybe in the future with other blend modes. Until then, take it easy and I'll be back soon.